The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against.
Yeah! So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him to a press conference in the Oval Office to defend himself against critics.
Come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guy.
I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here. You know, when you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't. And I should have said cheated, and I used another word, and I'm really, really sorry.
All the sort of federal money going to media companies is what helps explain why the legacy media all says the same thing at the same time.
Some feuds shake Hollywood, others break it, but what happens when one of the most powerful men on the planet takes on a daytime TV legend? Chaos. That's exactly what happened when Whoopi Goldberg decided to mock Elon Musk's 4-year-old son, X. What seemed like a throwaway joke quickly escalated into a full-blown PR disaster. It started like any other episode of The View. Heated debates, controversial takes, and a few laughs. But then, Whoopi Goldberg made a comment that would change everything. She took aim at Elon Musk's son X, questioning his name and making fun of the billionaire's parenting choices.
Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
The audience laughed, but the internet did not. While jokes about Musk's eccentric naming decisions had circulated before, something about Whoopi's delivery felt different. Maybe it was the mockery in her tone. Maybe it was the fact that she was a respected TV host, not some internet troll. Whatever it was, people weren't having it. Within minutes, social media lit up with outrage, and the clip went viral. What started as a throwaway joke turned into a career-altering mistake.
He took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him to a press conference in the Oval Office to defend himself against critics.
Elon Musk isn't known for backing down, and when it comes to his family, he fights with everything he's got. Within hours of Whoopi's remarks, Musk fired back with a scathing tweet, calling out The View for what he described as bullying a child on national TV. His response wasn't just a clapback, it was a declaration of war. Musk's followers immediately jumped into action, flooding The View's social media pages with criticism. The backlash wasn't just from his hardcore fans either. Even casual viewers agreed that mocking a 4-year-old was crossing a line. But Musk wasn't done. He called The View a scripted propaganda machine and hinted that there would be real-world consequences. When Musk takes aim at you, he doesn't just tweet, he dismantles.
Has allowed all kinds of people to come on, people we agree with, people we don't agree with. I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
If Whoopi thought she could get away with a quick apology, she was sorely mistaken. Social media wasn't just angry, it was ruthless. The hashtag #CancelTheView started trending within hours. Even some of Whoopi's longtime supporters were struggling to defend her. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook were flooded with angry comments, with many demanding that ABC take action. Some people argued that Musk was overreacting, but the overwhelming sentiment was clear. Whoopi had gone too far. Even celebrities weighed in, with some defending Musk's right to protect his child from public mockery. The internet has seen its fair share of feuds, but this one felt different. The power dynamics were shifting, and Whoopi found herself on the losing end.
Surprise you by mocking a cute little child. Apparently, Elon Musk's 4-year-old son X is fair game because Whoopi Yes, Whoopi Goldberg has decided to mock his name.
Elon Musk doesn't just respond to controversy, he obliterates it. Instead of letting the outrage die down, he turned up the heat. Musk started exposing The View, accusing them of hypocrisy and bias. He claimed the show had an agenda, pushing certain narratives while ignoring others. And the receipts? He had them. Musk shared old clips of The View's hosts contradicting themselves, proving that their outrage often depended on who the target was.
Really had much to say until he started running for president. Then I could say everything I needed to say. My face said everything.
Was the episode of you when you were on The View, and I think it was 2015 or 2006, like when you were running for president.
Right.
And you got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you. The audience was cheering. And then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Yeah.
But there's probably no one in history that I've ever seen that's been attacked the way you've been attacked, and the way they've done it, so coordinated and systematically. And when you see those same people in the past, very favorable to you, like Oprah, when you were on Oprah's show,
very.
She was encouraging you.
Suddenly, this wasn't just about a joke. It was about The View's entire credibility. Within days, ABC executives were scrambling to contain the damage, but it was too late. Musk had already set the internet on fire. TV networks can handle controversy. What they can't handle is losing money. And that's exactly what started happening when major advertisers began reconsidering their deals with The View. No brand wants to be associated with a scandal this toxic. Reports surfaced that some top-tier sponsors were pulling out, fearing backlash from Musk's loyal supporters. If the money dries up, The View could be in serious trouble. ABC executives reportedly held emergency meetings trying to figure out how to contain the damage. Would they issue an apology? Suspend Whoopi? At this point, nothing seemed like a good enough fix. The financial consequences were looming, and the pressure was unbearable.
You know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him. Yes, Whoopi picked that name for herself. She's actually Karen Elaine Johnson. Now, how did Karen become Whoopi? You're going to love this. According to Goldberg, once I started getting parts in plays, I wanted a name that sounded more interesting. Karen Johnson wasn't it. Some people at the rep called me Whoopi because I would let loose with a fart. Just charming, charming.
The outrage wasn't just loud, it was persistent. Unlike other scandals that die down within a few days, this one kept gaining traction. The hashtag Cancel the View wasn't just trending, it was everywhere. Fans weren't just calling for an apology, they wanted the show gone. This wasn't just about Whoopi anymore. People started digging up old clips of The View hosts making controversial remarks, fueling the fire even more. Suddenly, The View wasn't just dealing with a PR nightmare, it was facing an existential crisis. If there was any hope of damage control, Joy Behar destroyed it. Instead of acknowledging the backlash, she doubled down. She not only defended Whoopi's joke, but took it even further, making an offhand remark about Musk needing better birth control. That comment, it was the nail in the coffin. The internet went ballistic, with people calling Joy's remark cruel and unnecessary. It wasn't just mean, it was career suicide. Even some of The View's most loyal fans admitted that this was a low blow. And Musk, he was just getting started.
If you're a father, you will really understand. And there's nothing more motivating than looking at the future of your children and saying, what will I give them? Because the country that I build right now and help to protect, that's the one they're going to inherit. Will they have to spend their entire lives fixing my problems because I was such a selfish, lazy bastard? I preserved nothing for them? Or am I going to fix these things so that I do the hard work and they get the benefit?
Let's be real. Elon Musk is not just a billionaire, he's a power player in the media landscape. He owns X, formerly Twitter, has strong influence over multiple industries, and commands the attention of millions. If he wanted to, he could financially cripple The View. And with advertisers already reconsidering their partnerships, it looks like he just might. ABC knows that crossing Musk isn't just bad for PR, it's bad for business. If Musk keeps the pressure on, The View might not recover. Of course, not everyone agreed. Some defended Whoopi, arguing that comedians should be allowed to make jokes. Others felt Musk was overreacting. But here's the thing. When it comes to public perception, Musk had the upper hand. He wasn't just defending himself, he was defending his child. And that made all the difference. Even people who dislike Musk found themselves agreeing that mocking a 4-year-old was distasteful. No matter how you looked at it, The View was on the losing side of public opinion. This scandal isn't just about Whoopi versus Musk. It's about something bigger. It's about how media operates. Who gets to joke about whom? Who controls the narrative? Musk has been at war with mainstream media for years, and this was another battle in that ongoing war. The View's credibility was being questioned, and Musk was making sure they felt the consequences. This wasn't just a feud, it was a reckoning. Now, the biggest question remains, can The View survive this? A BC is in crisis mode. Whoopi and Joy are under immense pressure. The advertisers are watching closely. And Musk? He's not letting this go. If history has taught us anything, it's that Musk doesn't lose battles. He demolishes his opponents. If The View thought this would blow over, they were wrong. The fallout has only just begun. What do you think? Did Whoopi go too far? Will The View survive this scandal? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more shocking updates.